right, so this is our first episode, man. Need to work out, man. Need to work out Streetball Podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's me, Tyler, with Kenny and Kevin. How y'all say y'all last name, man?
Family or Family-Euro, it don't matter.
Family-Euro, however they say it.
Yeah.
It don't matter. I'm so used to hearing it in different ways.
So yeah, Kenny, my co-host, Kevin. That's the cameraman, usually behind the camera, but you know, it's first episode, so we got to have him in it. So today, basically, we want to just talk about why we started Need to Workout, why we started the Streetball Podcast, and, you know, trying to link the workouts between hoopers in the streets and then what we do. And then we'll also talk about what workouts we doing right now and how we progressing and stuff. So first, I'll start it off. The Need to Workout story is like, I started last year working out really hard in like the summertime, waking up at like 4 a.m. Just going hard every day, getting more in shape, you know. And then these my guys, so I'm always hitting up Kenny, like asking them, you know, you on your workout tips, stuff like that, you know. And people see me going hard. We also got another dude named Tev, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's pretty much why I started. Linked up with these two cats, and they was just with it. They always been with it, you know what I'm saying? We done started a few things before, so it's like whenever we start something, it's just a go.
Yep.
So
Always.
yeah, we've been building up, getting everything in order. It's been a few months, but had to do it right. So, you know what I'm saying? So, what was y'all thinking when I came with y'all with this idea, man? Because I always got some ideas, bro.
Honestly, it was a cool idea because you kind of had iterations of stuff before, but
Right.
This was kind of an evolution of all the kind of ideas you had previous years and kind of marrying all the stuff together. So I just thought it was a really good idea, and it's like it's no time like the present.
Right.
With all the content creation and stuff happening now. So, and even when we were working on like the logos and all that stuff, I was like,
Right.
oh yeah, this like your other stuff was winners, but this was like already kind of like you could see the mountaintop of where it could lead to.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I thought it was definitely on brand. So
Yeah,
it was
sure.
definitely on brand, the topic, how you want to do it, and then in conjunction with everything else you got going on around it.
Yeah.
Thought it fits. So it's just only thing to do is see where it goes. Keep putting out these episodes, get the guests in, and
Yeah.
talk about my perspective, which is different from yours because I don't
know.
hoop as much. So that's it's good.
You
like,
do work out, though. People
work
always
out.
be like, you play football or what?
Yeah,
People
people
have some football players, too.
Yeah, work out, but not on the same level.
Nah.
So we have different perspectives.
You be
so
chilling, man.
Yeah, I be chilling. So that's
You don't be wanting to get sore.
definitely not.
So
it's a good
yeah.
contrast.
Yeah, man. Speaking of guests, we are starting this as like a streetball podcast. Personally, I help coach in the Drew League, like an assistant coach with a dude named Pops. Like, if you in LA, like, and you don't know Pops, then you're not really in the streetball scene like that. But yeah, just being a part of like the Drew League and also going to like the Legacy, the JBL. There's so many cats out here that's just dope and talented, and their story is not really being told. So when I sat down and thought about it, I'm like, I'm always talking about hoop anyway, always talking about different sports. So it's like, man, I might as well give these cats a spotlight and, you know, give them highlights because their story does need to be told. We also have some football players and some other guys that play different sports on here, but I'm a hooper, so we're going to have mostly hoopers. And it's going to be real dope stuff, dope topics. And we come from the golden age of like hooping in California and Southern California, really. So it's a lot of cats that's still under the radar that, you know, that the world need to know. So that's what we're going to do here on this podcast, and then link together like our workouts and compare them to their workouts and stuff like that. So, yeah, what's some other sports you guys would like to see? Because I'm going to focus on hooping.
You know, what's crazy thing is like South Bay is starting to really bubble up with
Right.
like soccer players, especially street soccer, because you just starting to see them, especially Hawthorne. They had like a big initiative of trying to make more local street soccer like sort of venues and areas and stuff. So you're starting to see a whole bunch of really cool, like small, like low key talent like bubble up.
Right.
And in addition to just like certain other things like skateboarders is coming back, like even just some. You know, you seeing some football stuff here and there coming back. Like, sports is coming back because, you know, once everybody's been off it for so many months
Right.
because of COVID, everybody want to get back on any field. Like track, you know, we
Right,
could,
yeah.
there's like no limit. I mean, we might have to find somebody who want to do us that cornhole shit or something like that. But I know everybody yearning to get back outside or in their respective fields. And
outside of that, people on their fitness shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The trainers,
Right.
the workout dudes, that's been big for years. So
oh yeah,
they always got something to say.
plus you got a bunch of like home people working out at home, or they had to just sort of do it out of necessity.
Right.
And they sort of just found a way. Like I was just on Reddit, and there's this one dude who was working at home, and his gym was closed, but he lost like 50 pounds.
Yeah, linking the trainers as well. We also gonna have trainers on here because I train myself. Speed and quickness. So I do know a lot of trainers in the LA area, and a lot of them hoop as well and play other sports as well. So we are going to have trainers on here to link the workouts between what we do and what the hoopers do, and how the trainers are training people and stuff like that. And, just to go in on that point, like, what is some workouts y'all doing right now? Like, are y'all in the gym?
Yeah, right now, just got back into the gym.
Yeah.
Mainly is kind of reacclimate yourself to pushing weight.
Mm-hmm.
So probably half and half cardio for me right now. I'm either running or I'm in a stair stepper, probably for like 20 or 30 minutes on that, and then just do full body dumbbells or machine weights. Not too much, probably like 3 sets. Three sets, like 10 to 12 reps. The weight is not crazy, so I'm not sore every day. I'm trying to get back into the mode where I crave going in every day, so I don't want to like go do too much too fast.
Same, me a little worse. I'm just trying to get back into it in general. Just with the new job I was at, I had a very like sedentary, or God, I'm forgetting the word of it. But basically, I was just at home, like, and the little I could do the workout, I was just like not pushing myself. So now it's like, now that I'm back in the gym, I'm trying to get sore. I'm trying to actively get tired. I'm actually eating, well, at least when it comes to working out, trying to eat the right things, like the right kind of supplements, and drink a little bit more protein. I'm still messing up in like the sleep and food department, but that's one of the things I'm still trying to focus on. But at least for the most part, I'm trying to make a habit to be in the gym at least like 4 to 5 times a week, even if it's just for like 20 minutes, just to be on the Stairmaster.
The same one as him?
Yeah, Coast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like Coast. Coast is dope. There's a lot of dope people there.
It's a lot of cool stuff, and we just being accountable for each other. Like we be pressing each other, like, yo, you
go though. What's y'all goal to
drop weight?
Yeah.
That's the only goal right now. Get consistent in there with the food, the sleep, and the exercise. So that's why cardio is a big focus on me right now. Like, weights does the thing, but if we really want to drop, especially right now, you just got to put in the time on the Stairmaster or on the running. Just when you're heavier, that's like, it can take a toll on like your knees or like the soreness.
Yeah.
So, and you gotta, the motivation, you just gotta hold that motivation while you're going.
And it feels super worse because y'all remember, if you see old photos of like me and Bo and everybody, like, bro, I was skinny. Like, I look completely different from how I used to be. And it's just sometimes I really just be like, this can't be like the best form that I could be at this stage. And there's always times where it's like, even Kenny be kind of busting in my head, like, bro, you can do better. Like, if you really just tried, like, you would look like sick. So it's like one of those things you got to really just keep telling yourself, because sometimes, some days it'd be like a mental thing, but other times it's really just discipline. Like, you hear on Joe Rogan all the time, he be talking about discipline. Right. And it's really be the driving force for a lot of things. So that's just my motivation to just try to get back, because man, that's 4 a.m. That's like, it's doable, but that's got to be tough. At least was it tough when you were trying to start out doing that?
So how I started it was before the summer last year. I thought I was I was really starting to train to like hoop in the summer, some of the summer leagues. It didn't work out that way, so I just kept going after that. Basically, I was like, just start lifting in the morning. And then once you start like getting there before work, it helps your whole day for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get up and mentally achieve something early and then go to work, you already feel like you ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's the big thing.
So as much as physically, it's mentally for me. You know what I mean? And then the discipline, of course, like y'all saying, the discipline helps, and then it keeps you out of a lot of stuff you shouldn't be doing at night because you got to go to sleep.
That's a good point. That's a good point, yeah.
So it's like... And that goes with eating as well. A lot of people be up late. They be eating at 1, 2 in the morning. Like, I ain't ate at 1 or 2 in the morning in years.
That's two big things. Man.
For real.
Yeah. Eating late, that's the reason people get big.
For real, because it just sit.
It just sit. and then you're never eating what you're supposed to eat.
Never, because you just picking up something and going quick. You know what I'm saying?
And then waking up and that mental clarity you get after a workout, and then the energy you have throughout the day, that's a big thing. Yeah,
you definitely get way more energy, way more focus, and then the way I work out is kind of treacherous, man. So it's like when you got a hard workout in the morning, a hard lift, whatever run, it's like you could just take over the day. So I'll be reading about a lot of successful people, and a lot of them do work out in the morning, or at least do some stretching, some yoga, some running, something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it just helps. So it definitely helped me too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now that's like the biggest thing I'm trying to also do now is I realize over the years like I'm not as limber, so I'm really trying to learn to stretch better and just stretch more in general. Even when I used to work out, I didn't really consider stretching like that at all, and you kind of would pay for it in the days like after you work out, you just feel it. So that's one of the things I'm definitely trying to get on more.
Yeah, man. So we gonna definitely have all type of trainers on here, all type of hoopers, football players. We trying to get everybody on here. So this is the first episode, just giving you guys an intro to, our brand and who we looking to interview and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned. We're going to have some good stuff for you guys. Subscribe on YouTube, or if you listen to the podcast, go ahead, leave a comment, do whatever you can, because every little thing helps. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
Thank you.